This was never supposed to happen between us, but it did. Sometimes life doesn't ask for permission, it just changes everything. I was living a normal life, a simple routine, simple days, simple people. Nothing special, nothing different. And then, you came. No dramatic entry, no special moment, just a small, ordinary meeting. But I don't know why, something about you felt different. There was a strange kind of peace in your presence, like everything just made sense for a moment. Back then, I had no idea that this small meeting would change the direction of my life. We were just friends, and honestly, I thought that was perfect. Late-night conversations, random jokes, those meaningless talks that somehow meant everything. I don't even know when you became a habit. I started sharing everything with you, and somehow you understood it all. Everything felt so easy, so natural. But then, something started to change. One day I realized that even your smallest words could affect my mood. When you weren't online, I felt restless. When you didn't reply, something felt off. And that's when it hit me. This wasn't just friendship anymore. It had become something else. Something that was never supposed to happen. I knew it. The situation wasn't right. People wouldn't understand, and maybe it was wrong. But how do you explain that to your heart? Feelings don't follow rules. Every day became a quiet battle. My mind said, stay away, but my heart said, stay closer. I was trying to run away from myself, but somehow I couldn't run away from you. Every time I decided to create distance, your one message, your one smile, would break all my walls. And I'd find myself right back where I started. Then one day, everything changed. It was just a simple conversation, but behind it, there were so many unspoken emotions. And that day, I made a decision. To tell you everything. No matter what happens, I told you everything, every feeling, every confusion, every truth. And then, silence. Just silence. That moment felt like the longest moment of my life. It was like time stopped. Every second felt heavy. All I wanted was your answer. But at the same time, I was afraid. Afraid that everything would end. And then you said, this shouldn't have happened. That one sentence broke everything. I knew you were right. This wasn't supposed to happen, but it already had. And now, I couldn't change anything. After that day, everything was the same, and yet, completely different. We still talked, but nothing felt like before. That comfort, that connection, it slowly disappeared. I smiled on the outside, but inside, I was falling apart. Sometimes I wonder, if I had never met you, maybe everything would have been easier. But then again, what I felt was real. And real things are not always perfect. Sometimes, the things we never planned become the most important part of our lives. This was never supposed to happen between us, but it did. And maybe, some stories are not meant to be completed, they're just meant to be felt. If you've ever been in a situation like this, you understand. Life is unpredictable, and feelings, they never ask for permission. If this story felt relatable to you, share it. And maybe, one day, tell your own story too.